this paper is completely new to me as well, guys, is Joe Hart, right? I found that right now, right? Joe Hart insists he will give his heart. Well, in the Premiership title announces the end of the season, former England Manchester City goalkeeper will be 37. 37, that's really... he's doing well. People are dying at 38. People are dying at 38. I mean, like, I've seen it. Like, probably you look on their tombstone, like, oh my God, died at 38, and you wouldn't even ken that he was like a good cunt and that. And I think it was really important with the blessing of the club. I had conversations with the club, Brendan and Stevie Woods, goalkeeper coach. That the message out to take off the table. People need to speculate over in that. It's definitely not going to be there next season. Hart still feels the great physical, and he has stressed commitment that Parkhead look defeat a Premier League title, Scottish Cup, right? So he's looking at the Scottish Cup, right? And it says that when obviously the Premier League, I didn't think it really said that. Like it did say that a wee bit. Then maybe actually I found a horseshoe, right, and it had 3 nails in it and that, and then this is like a treble, it had 3 nails in it, but like I will admit I thought maybe the Scottish Cup, but like then, well, anyway, it says the title is I've given my heart and soul. Celtic keeper eyes one more title before retiring at the end of the season. So one more title will do him. He said thumbs up like that. Thumbs up like that. Then, well, maybe we're discussing, right, the Celtic badge, right, and it seems to do like everything in that, But like, if Rangers would have made a badge like that, they would have come into all the clashes that they've come to, like every clash that they come to, they like come on like that, right? Then let's see that. Says the Rangers and the Hearts promise Hoops fans to fight. He said, mentally, I'm in one place. I'd like to be in that place of clarity. All I want to do is my job now to focus on the job at hand, representing the amazing club I play for and live in. The amazing club Celtic FC. Exactly, the badge Celtic FC. But Rodgers said Hart was a tremendous man. Adding Brendan Rodgers to me like signifies like a really nice mansion that got robbed in that. So like adding for he has done in football what Joe deserves. Huge praise and congratulations. He has been a brilliant asset to Celtic in a wider game at the highest levels, domestically and internationally. So, probably internationally, you're talking Joe Hart, he played for England and that. Like, incredible for him to get his game for Celtic, or like, well, for Celtic to have a player like that. Like, a bit of both in that, Then, for Celtic to accept an English goalkeeper, probably, it looks to me, right, like you're talking about this park, right, that nobody really goes to, right, and I've been like, whoa, but they can get there for Glasgow, and like, they could be mucking about here right now, let's go, let's get out here and that, Then, that's like a long time ago in a way for me, but like, they could be mucking about here right now. They could be for Glasgow, like along the motorway or something like that, 70 mile an hour or that, Then, right, let's go to the next page, right. So, this is Peter Vardy. Right, I'm seeing Peter Vardy is a player for Leicester City, is he? What's his name? Is it James Vardy or something like that? I'm seeing Peter Vardy as like, maybe a bit like HMFC, like James Vardy, or maybe when James Vardy is 37, the same age as Joe Hart, then he'll play for HMFC. Then let's see, right, Richie ready for Calcutta Crunch. Oh no, these are actually sponsors for rugby and that. Gregor Townsend insists flanker Jamie Ritchie experience will boost Scotland after revealing he was starting Calcutta Cup down with England. The Scots go into tomorrow's Murrayfield clash, knowing that they will almost certainly require a victory to stay in contention for the Six Nations title after their controversial defeat by France last time out. Head coach Townsend has made 3 changes to the side and started a 2016 defeat to France. Right, so actually Scotland are playing France in March, right? I know for a fact, right? Then I'll probably just go to that Scotland team. Kinghorn, Stephen Stein, Jones, Tilly Loeb, Van der Merwe, Russell, White, Schumann, Turner, Ferguson, Gilchrist, Cummins, Ritchie, Darge, Dempsey. So I don't know, was that their Scotland team? Have we got people like Schumann? Alright, probably let's go to this Sport in Brief leader Virgil van Dijk. Virgil admits Reds were rushed before goal glut. Football. Liverpool captain Virgil van der Dijk admits the team may have been trying too hard to compensate for the absence of hosts of players in a 4-1 win over Luton. I thought, to tell the truth, they've got rid of their manager, have they? Darwin Núñez and Mohamed Salah were the last additions to an absentee list which has grown to 11 senior players. The likes of Harvey Elliott and Cody Gakpo struggled up front in the first half, but 4 goals in the second half after going in a 12-minute re-established a 4-point advantage at the Premier League summit. So, anyway, it looks to me, right, they're breaking it down, right, that their manager, right, wasn't really doing them that well, they said in that, But I've seen this before, right, Ross County, right, if they got rid of their manager, right, lately, maybe that seems to be, that's your circumstances in that, I don't really ken if, by the way, the manager of Ross County, right, was he was doing fantastic. I was doing fantastic, and then they got rid of him, right. Obviously, he wasn't doing fantastic, probably not at all, right. But it's kind of those circumstances like that, and they put Virgil van Dijk in the news as a star player that has never really failed at anything or something like that. Well, if I think he's failed. Ratcliffe ready for revamp. Football. Manchester United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has signed off on a major overhaul of the club's first team squad this summer in a bid to speed up changes at Old Trafford. The 71-year-old who completed so pretty much, right, is that called the Gloucesters, what they're called, the owners in Manchester United, and they were going to sell the club as well, right? They called the Gloucesters or something like that, right? Double boost for the Magpies. Football. Newcastle have been handed a major, so they've actually been purchased for a multi-billionaire, right? So they put back to back, right? Newcastle have been purchased for a multi-billion for Qatar or something like that, right? And they're for America, right? They called the Gloucesters or something like that, right? Then pretty much win for the wheelchair racers, London Marathon, score racked up by Tiger Woods and Charlie Woods, is it? As a pairing for Pro-Am or something like that. I don't know. Maybe for Pro-Am or something like that. Let's see, right. Got to it shows Hertz, right, on the paper in that, and Rangers in that, the Chinch Premiership game of the week, Rangers versus Hearts. Alright. Celtic hand over the Old Firm rivals Evaporate Premiership title race is well and truly on. Evaporate, I'm reading that. Evaporated. Aye, so like, well, they've advertised that as like Hearts and Rangers, right? And then maybe Hearts, right, are a decent team in that, But like, I'm looking at the paper, right? I'm looking at like all like symbols like Donald Duck, like FUCK, like all like symbols like that. But like Hearts are a good team in that. They're like a fantastic team. They could beat them. They could beat them probably in the title race. Well, Rangers are looking to beat Celtic, and if Celtic are looking to get one Scottish Cup, probably maybe if that's possible. But like obviously you'd be like probably Rangers, they've won the League Cup already, yeah. If they didn't try and fraud them out of that, you get to the end of the season, you have got the Scottish League Cup in that. They could still get frauded out of it, like they said like oh, you have gone like bust. I don't know what, probably. Hibs versus Dundee. Hibs boss Nick Montgomery continues to stress that he is a squad getting back to full fitness, with the reality he haven't won a league game since December the 9th. He hasn't won a league game since December the 9th, but I think that, to tell the truth, he won 3-1 against Inverness Cali Thistle, and that seemed to be like, maybe the way I'm discussing my videos, like, nah, but like, to tell the truth, he did just beat Inverness Cali Thistle 3-1. What are you actually talking about? Skip to Manchester United versus Fulham. Labour government, Manchester United. Labour government, Manchester United. Whoa, like, alright. Well, I guess they are red, but to tell the truth, then I was like probably saying if Labour government are definitely saying like Robin Hood, right? And you'd be like voting for them, but like I don't really can, like you'd be like, no, we'll never be saying any shit like India or that. Probably say like then you would be voting for them, but you'd not be voting for them because they're red. So they are. So let's get to the next page then. A Formula One. Alright, Declan Rice, right? And I've got a rap about him, right? Then it's like, I was like discussing, right? If my rap, right? It went to say like, the boy in the rap says, and I fry rice, and I said, and you fry rice, like I said it back to him and that, his name's Declan Rice, right? Arsenal versus Porto. Rice urges Gunners to learn lessons and take aim at Porto. Declan Rice denied Arsenal were undone by a slow surface at Porto and admitted, a slow surface, he said. So a slow surface, right, was actually discussed as like, to tell the truth, right, you were grassed or that, but you were grassed for like when people can get themselves back together to being like a Declan Rice fan, right? You've not got real fans. Nobody really even likes you in that, You've kept them in the like melting pot where you want them in that, And you've not got real fans. None of them are real fans. Declan, I'll be a real fan. Like, you've kept them in the melting pot in that, And so, pretty much, right, you've been grassed, right? Fine, well in that, right? A slow surface. Nah, but like, would be your fan, like, you've kept them in the melting pot to talk. Like, who do you want to talk to? Paky for Napoli. He's only a Paky for Napoli. Like, I'm a Raj for Scotland and that, Like, I want to talk to you.